Видим как са нещата. Камерата е толкова добър, колкото може да е. Seems good enough. Така. Спирам тази музичка. И пускам звука от конзолата. Така. Също така, добър вечер. Добър вечер на всички. Кой е бил тук? Привет, Мария, само отново ще те помоля да пишеш на кирилица. Да разгледам. All seems fine. Така. Питеро се чувам. И то е доста добре. Това мога да го затворя. Това също. Може би да отида и да оправя светлината. Give me a second. Така. Изглежда по-добър и бутнах нещо. Идеално. Така. Кликайте клик. Доста добре хващат тази вечер. Окей, тук съм малко тъмен. Може би ще трябва да се едитна. Имам ли нужда от екстра едитване или не? Така, 8 часа. Така. Отново, здравей Мария, и отново те моля да пишеш на кирилица, тъй като е правило. И колкото на мен да ми пречи, гледам да го прилагам. Come on. Това ще има персона 5. Дефинирай каква персона 5. Страйкърс ще има, когато реша да пусна стрим на нея. За сега ми се цъкат това и това цъкам. Отдавна ми се цъкаше Ниер. И сега съм малко навън Ниер, докато ми помръзне и после ще почне Страйкърс. Да, просто няма да е веднага, може би след няколко дена.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down.
You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
О, бой. Но и кажеш, това ще е както в Зелда. Она е горичка с мъглата.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a
cheek.
little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Beware. Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
Okay, това е огромен прозорец за меню. The mayor stared at Spectra and Vice.
You can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
But before the mayor could confirm Spectra's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Да, нали казах, че има. Но няма да е
That's
сега.
just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Spectra had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Spectra and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There was simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
Oh, The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Spectra like a contagion. Wait, said Spectra suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so, what of it? Oh, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Oh, wait, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped in his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. A few more minutes of thought. Spectra's face suddenly lit up. I remember. He said, those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this point, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Spectra. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a worn piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there's an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. That's not an agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Spectra, just ask. Hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The grimoire walked from Spectra to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said, you're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice. And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. I have no fucking idea, какво значи това. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he would breathe again. He could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Spectra and Vice. We are all counting on you. As Spectra slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Spectra's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of the tree, and his hands now felt small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Spectre to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Spectre snapped. "Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk." Spectre leaned against the tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. "How can this stupid force be so big?" he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Spectre swapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. "Vice, what's going on?" Spectre could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Spectre's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Няма идея какво това. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Spectre began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just chilling out, they were asking a question. One with it is whacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? Guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with lacking, 2... okay. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal. See so? 3 with it is dangerous. Едно не е достатъчно, 2 е идеално, 3 е прекалено много. Звучи ми като очи. What is it? Крака, ръце. Тоест едно не е достатъчно. One secret? Не. Може би Seesaw? Това ме звучи като най-логичният въпрос, тъй като secret е не. Никъде не съм чул, че 2 тайни са добре, 3 са много, 1 малко. How should I know? От една страна звучи като логичния въпрос, отговор, от друга страна пък, какво точно е Seesaw? Интересно е да видя. Seesaw. Това трябва да е люлка, може би. Защото двама са на люлката. 3 не става и 1 не става. Sometimes I deal with 2 people, but dangerous with 3. Okay, oh, it's a Seesaw. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Here we go again. As Spectre came to, he was once again surrounded by the sound of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words. Words he had heard somewhere before. How should I know? Once again? Явно това е въпрос. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Spectra sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Spectra like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Spectra moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave an even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Spectra after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Spectra picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Spectre grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. Sunlight. A pool of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the pool, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my ears, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Spectre, asking Vice for his days. There's a house or something over there? Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nested among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Spectre walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Spectre. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning, at 2 at noon, but in the night with 3, what am I? Стига бе, това е най-старият. Това е най-старият. Това е най-старите танки, които съм чувал. Spectre tried to ask the cloaked man who he was or what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation's advice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yes, I suppose, said Spectre. Well, at least it's an easy one. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor? Cried Spectre. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance." With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Spectre watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Spectre and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy," he cried. "You made it! You actually made it back!" His left hand grasped Spectre's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. "God, by the heavens! Stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." Spectre withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the death dream seal," he said. "At least I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as Spectre filled him in on details. When the tale was done, the three of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Spectre cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep?" "Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself." Spectre and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Vice. "It is words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths swelling. "This is the first time," began the mayor. "The first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here." His words were cut off by a loud long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Spectre shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did it, I'm back." He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "Yet you have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to... well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Spectre and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor as a wry smile across his lips. "You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure," said Vice. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained when the prayer was finished. "It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Vice. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Spectre and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a ago had been found in the most unexpected places. Мислиш да играш? Не, изобщо. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Spectra mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Spectre tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't matter, it doesn't mean anything. Spectre gave the mayor a nod and a smile. But inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
That's why.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Я пром, как свой. Return to Papua.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Туп. I swear, това е бързо прасе в целия свят. No kidding. Само да предупредя, нали... Всъщност... Не, ще бъде по-забавно да не го направя. Jesus Christ, защо фигурата на Силванас толкова? Петър.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
Така, нагласиме това.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried, so maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Someone's skipping work. Мисля да се насочи малко към мейн квестовете днеска. Повече към мейн квестовете. Ще се наложи, ще направя... Мисля, че страничните квестове са available дори след като мина във втората половина от играта. Но ще е тъпо, ако са available само в първата половина. Би било отвратително даже. Но поне знам, че каквото съм комплитнал...
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Не тази седмица. Налага се да пропуснем. И е basically Великден. Не че съм особено свободен тогава, но все пак няма да си много available. Като цяло ние сме си кенселнали рейдинга тази седмица. So, много неща няма да се случат. Хубавото е, че следващата седмица няма университет. Всъщност не е толкова хубаво. Фак. Не, аз съм кенсъл... Говоря, че нашата партия си кенсълнахме рейда дори. За втора поредна седмица, така че... Да, те нали говориха за дигитално етре. Сега познай кое е по-бързо. Да тичам или нон-стоп да спаме ролване. Да, нормално да няма. Миналата година хвана много хора неподготвени. То даже май се случи близко до E3 и просто всичко се кенселира. BlizzCon, E3, всяко едно голямо събитие. Прав си. О, вау, как? Затова вече ми се губя.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Gamescom, може би?
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Holy!
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
Не, Bethesda си има, но ги притежава Microsoft.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage.
Айде да не кажем Bethesda целия ZeniMax. Всички студия. Bethesda беше просто едно от тях.
Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary.
Закупуването не значи по принцип асимилиране задължително.
But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh god.
Как сме как са го написали? Red Bag Man.
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
Къде се присъедини?
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Няма да има собствено... Аз очаквам скоро да изчезне един определен лончер, който отдавна трябва да го няма.
Hey there, I'm looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Те не са се присъединили, те са закупени. For money. Ето не Bethesda. Компанията, която притежава Bethesda, сега притежава Microsoft. Компанията се казва ZeniMax и към нея са една камара студия, която вече забравих. Не знам дали id Software не беше към тях. Хората, дето са правили Wolfenstein, също са част от ZeniMax. И ZeniMax просто ги купи Microsoft. И сега Microsoft им налива повече ресурси и повече пари. Защото джобовете на Microsoft са безкрайни.
Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
О, пращаме за зелен хевер.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or three.
Притежавано.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
Real cougar on the prowl. Забравя, че го казах това. Коя не взема силно накрая го кажа?
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Да, ще си правят игри, както обикновено.
leaving town, huh? All right, thanks for your time.
Окей, почна да премига лампата, така че надявам се скоро да не изпращи отново.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
In Southern Plains? Окей. Утре ще трябва да почна от 6, за да мога да свърша 10 страни преди столниците. Да, аз така ли, че утре не планирам да стривам. Тука поне, но може би няма да стривам изобщо. Искаше ми се, но утре ще ми е малко по-тегавичък ден. Сериозно, спрята дърво. И то малко дърво. Не се притесняй. Това никъде не сме го казали. Но реално не знаем. Но най-вероятно ще участват, ако имат нещо за показване. Което може би е по-вероятно. Southern Plains. Това е Southern Plains. Holy shit, паяк. Earning money? Tutorial. I need that tutorial in real life. Харесваме как другия пак просто седи и ме чака да го изпобия. Тя толкова ли е кратка? Не знам, защо ми се струва, че е по-дълго или че просто си тежък скип. Но реално Влади правеше всичко, така че може и аз да мина бързо. I don't fucking know. Окей, това най-вероятно някаква история.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Red bag.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
Oops.
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
36 часа. Да, окей, я. 11 на стрима. По колко са си дълги стримовете? На колко часа си? Аз се започнах, но после поспрях, тъй като започна пандемията и много набързо се прибрах вкъщи и си бях оставил PlayStation в квартирата. И направих на почивка, после пък дойде Final Fantasy, после се завъртях нещата и в момента ми седи инсталирана, даже. Ето я. Но така и не ми остана време да седна да я изцъкам. Добре, Steam защо продължава да ми засича, когато не трябва? Контролера. Но и до там ще стигнем.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
По-скоро тя е станала дъмплинг.
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Току-що отговорих.
Oh no. This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God. How could this happen to her? And this is all my fault.
It is.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
I swear. Ciao, ciao.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Oh dear. 5 minutes later.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot! Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
О, Jesus Christ. Игъл като Ръш му убие докато свърши автомата. Вчера гледах, че автомата има... Не всъщност вчера, днеска... Така, исках да видя... Исках да видя колко край има автомата и видях, че има 26 финала и ми стана лошо. И... That's not gonna be fun.
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember?
Да, аз за автомата говоря. Много добре знам какво играя. Също така, автомата има 26 финала, не репликата.
Are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Господи свети.
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Yep. No, I'm gonna stay here.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
Единственото, което видях, беше един финал, който беше умри по време на първата мисия. Тогава ми стана ясно, че може би тези 26 финала, някои от тях не са толкова финалести.
You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Oh, I should have run away.
Wait, you're asking me?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should have run away. Трябваше да се махна. I really should have. The husband who ate the apple.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
The fuck?
Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam,
Who asleep? Both of them.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Big talk for a floating magazine.
I see you finally agree on something.
Oh, goodness.
Do you not even understand?
Oh my god, this keeps going!
Is you colossal oaf. This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Oh, God.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Never before have I related more.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Yep.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
You better watch yourself around.
Открих своят spiritual animal и това е Vice. Или Illidan. Или War от Darksiders. Ще да кажа Drakengard. В смисъл... Проучих историята на Drakengard е бой, какво по дяволите се върти в колата на Елхтар.
Boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Holy shit. Всичко в Drakengard започна с цвете и завърши с полест, превръщата хора в статуи от сол в алтернативен Нью Йорк. Не Нью Йорк, ми Япония. И някак си се стигна до тук. До Нир. Говоря за Drakengard трилогията. 3-1-2. Jesus Christ. Ами, всичко започна с... да, всъщност... Да, 3-1. Тя двето е алтернатива. Тя двето беше с сина на главния герой и... Още някой там от един от финалите.
I'm glad everything turned out all right.
Да, след онзи финал на единицата. Където с онази огромната паднаха през небето.
Thank you so much for your help.
Не знам, защо не можа да се сета за думата небе, макар е.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Това беше фън.
Hey, wait.
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
She is?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popla.
Са тука? Да. Как се е стигнал от цвете, което се е имплантирало в главата на някаква жена, до роботи? Доста интересно. Това е най-вероятно хилинг. Или яйце. Ще докараме 10 часа. Паси колко кратко. Гледах човек Ширако как е минал за 6 стрима. Стигнал до финал А. С 6 стрима. Той пич не е правил и един сайд квест. Hey.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep. I have a friend. And we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He?
He? It's a guy?
Are you kidding me? I swear. Та игра... Та игра знае точно какво ще кажа.
Who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
Yeah.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend.
Okay.
You have to help him, please.
Yona, listen.
Please.
Great. Now what do I do?
Can't say no to her.
Fine. I'll see what I can do. Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Това ли добре?
Something amiss, lad. Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Someone is a siscom. Southern Plains. Слави го изпуснал.
Make sure.
Изпусна как играта тотално ме таймна на 100%. Ама е по-добре, че си го изпуснал. Да, по-добре, че си изпуснал. Май. Oh shit. Just terrific. Okay.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Holy shit, what's going on here? Holy shit, let me be.
We have been waiting for you, sirs. Please, right this way.
О, good god. Какво току-що казах? Good god, какво се забърках? Как го избутвам? Чайте на месеца пак. О май гад! Слави, това ако знаеш какво се случи такова, що ще много те издразни. В момента, в който се инвертира камерата, ми обърна контролите. И ме върна назад.
Please wait here.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
Kaine sure is something, huh?
She must have nerves of pure steel. I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Keyhole marked with moon.
Perhaps we should head back, yes?
Darkness.
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Why does no one ever listen to me?
Vocho, Nani? Hi? The hell am I missing? Oh my god, спрете ми просто контролите, please. О, сетих се от коя песен. Oh my fucking god, Вълчо. What?
What's this? The picture has changed.
Okay, I wanna go home. Uh-oh. Oh boy, oh boy.
Looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh?
Отне време докато изплува в главата ми точно тази песен.
Yes, come now.
Окей. Вайс е готов да напълни гащите. Въпреки че съм убеден почти, че той няма гащи. And that must mean something. Monkey. Oh boy. Ноп, изглежда същата. Убеден съм, че това са истински хора, превърнати в статуи. Ами, това ще е най-клише нещото.
Shades!
What foul hole did they call from?
Опитвам се да се почеша и почти се самоубих 2 пъти. Всъщност съм убих, защото очаквах да мога да избягам, а аз не мога да ровам. Ужас. Не, в това тясно място ще е хубаво да използвам. Окей.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
Holy shit. Почти позна. Почти позна.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
My name is Emile. I'm the master of this manor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
След като казахме oh. Then give me just a teeny tiny sec. This is exactly what I needed. Noted. Така. Yes.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone. That's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor. So if you'd like my assistance...
No, please. Don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Starkey.
Vice, what should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez, remind me to never get on your bad side.
You always are, kid.
What's that?
A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Shades!
Otir. Expirate. Nice. Упси. Та не беше нарочно. Защо става тъмно? Please don't. О! А ти как си го чувстваш, че си още тук? Лайтки. Паси място. Yeah. Just the normal something blood. Oh boy.
Whoa.
Is that another one? It moves!
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence. As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
Oh shit.
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us...
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
fracking...
really sorry for all the trouble. My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
Yeah, how about... How about no? Shit.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right?
Unless you petrify
Can't
me.
let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me.
Shit.
Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
О май гад, той наистина ги превърна в... Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Мисля, че събрахме почти всички мечове от първата част на играта. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh boy. It's boss time. Не ми кажа, че се бия дизейбълнат.
This is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
I do not like anything about this place.
Това е като Гримуар Вайс, но коя от всички книги е?
This book's kinda like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice. Petrification is a fearsome power indeed. Pages of this infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh? There's no end to this.
Това ли е боса?
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
Що? Що изобщо се обадих?
And where have you been,
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
This foe's strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
You guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
Who's this kid?
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
She's not even listening.
She's too busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
You guys go!
This is my fight. I can't ask you to die for me.
My, aren't we the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
And besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
What?
I'm just saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later!
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments?
I guess so.
Now!
Yes. Vice, this is it!
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Dark Whirlwind. Attack with magical rotating blades. Oh yeah.
Oh no! This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emile. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
Would you look at that?
Emile, listen to me.
What is it, Kaine?
Okay.
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
Тя има много дълги ръце.
What's this? A shade? How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
Oh wow.
No! Kaine. I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Take care, Emile. I hope your eyes get better soon.
Silver is collected.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emile lad earlier. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, hussy.
Book? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice. We've got our hands on all the sealed verses now.
All that remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Then we can finally save Yona.
Това ще е доста полезно. Лог. Събрахме всички си от Versus. Това беше по-бързо, отколкото очаквах.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
It won't be much longer, I promise. I finally collected all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Of course I will.
Is this gonna make me better? Is my cough going to go away?
Definitely. Yona?
You're not gonna hate me because of this, are you?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this terrible disease.
Yona, I could never hate you. I'm gonna go see if Popola has more medicine.
Money.
Yona's looking weaker and weaker every day.
Yes, but do not lose heart. You are the girl's last remaining hope.
Точно така. Няма толкова thick книга, че не мога да я срежа. Най-thick книгите са тези Just Chatting стримерки, където правят полупартите и пишат по ръцете си имената на сабскрайбъри и по тяло.
Popola, Yona's cough is getting worse.
Oh, that's not good.
Any chance you could give me some more medicine? Please?
The thing is, I actually just ran out. I hate to ask this, but can you get me some vapor moss?
Oh dear.
You'll find it growing near the southern gate.
Vapor moss, huh? I'll be right back.
каза, че тук е Point of No Return, което не знам доколко е вярно. How the hell? Give me a second. When you arrive, you find people in the town trapped, така. To NPCs that are being trapped, if you cure all three, the town mayor one-handed weapon fate, which is required to access the new replicant endings. If you choose to skip curing the others, you can buy the weapon in the later half of the game. To get the weapon, return to the... yeah. Окей, ще отидем да го кюрнем, защото не искам да го купувам този weapon. Sorry.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sorta creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison is tucked beneath a stairway in the wonk unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, an eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. How many seconds in eternity? Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say, "My savior." I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help, I laugh, I sob. Surely this is a product of my adult mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a walk being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book. Before the light pours inside, My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Spectra. How have we... Oh, won't have we been searching for you? Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Spectra extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this was not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes out each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you're weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time that long-forgotten friend made itself known again. I know that my friend... Тотално казах. I know that my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Okay. And then... Трябва да select now. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I came upon a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just behind. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I walk from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled those bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I scream down dim corridors and proceed east, north, south, west, south, north, east, west. The water has risen to my chin, now whops greedily at my mouth and nose. You damn bastard, shouts Spectre. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Weiss, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It's already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Whoa. Whoopsie.
This...
It's...
Yeah.
I found myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The water-walked red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table, upon which rests a chine of silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recall the horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains. And this is the movement I saw. The once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem of for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands upon the chairs which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. If not, it's a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the corridors. Yeah, north. Against all hope, we'll make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Spectra and Grimoire Vice, I swung my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain in my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Walking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress, asks Vice. Then you're a woman, madam. I am. I proffer to a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Spectra is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shrouds. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As you watch it all, unaccountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as sheets.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
Yeah. Дайте ми една секунда, не знам какво се случва, но някой ме убива с спам, или... Окей, видях кое. Not important.
I hear that.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Може би този път ще съм малко по-пестелив с думите, че се изморих. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Spectre had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them and renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage,
he said. Under this heat, a mirage of two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Spectre nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and crooked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if denying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Spectre lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic network. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it this way, the car might make it easier for you to bear. Spectre glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed talking. As time passed, Spectre's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitate to trust his own senses. "We're definitely getting closer," said Vice in an effort to cheer his companion. "Yes, this much is certain." Encouraged, Spectre lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing at the distance. "Water!" he cried. "It's water!" "Water?" asked Vice. "Preposterous, I don't see any water." "Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off of it." Without waiting for a response, Spectre sprang to life and pointed towards the side. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Spectre closed his eyes and sighed. His Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. "I believe this is known as a mirage," he said. "Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things." Spectre shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance. His eyes widened once more. "Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there." Spectre sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After minutes of running, Spectre came to a halt. "I could have sworn it was around here." Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Spectre and struck him in the face with his cover. "Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here!" Spectre faced out. "There isn't?" "There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much." Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. "However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we've arrived in the City of Art." Spectre looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. Their huge, cried Spectre, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. "I've seen nothing so big." Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape. A tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions. Okay, it's a modern city. While others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spars on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this, said Spectra? Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continues as they made their way through the city. I'm sure... Сигурен съм, че това са небостъргачи. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber and green tangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of small ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract words around them, Spectre and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Spectra uttered a sigh of relief and approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. Then 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled to their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and final read Gamma. As Spectra moved to the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of the car, lighting on the statue's shoulder and it emitting a beautiful song to the car. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false one will always speak wise. With that, the bird departed as if on cue. The 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that! They're alive! The triplets bowed low before Spectra. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Spectra and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know, I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Vice. Spectra furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false one will only speak wise. Так, какво казаха? Huh. Ето им. I don't know. Така, please, you have to help me out, I'm real. Okay. Alpha is a fake, you know I'm the real one. Not a world of crap, Beta is a fake, everyone knows I'm the only real one around. Така. Окей, значи един казва истината. Ако пресметна, че Алфа е прав, тогава Бета ще лъже, защото ще казва, че Алфа е фейк. Значи е фейк, обаче Гама казва, че Бета е фейк, което не става. Значи не е Алфа. Ако Гама и той каже, че Бета е фейк, е прав и Бета лъже. Но тогава и Алфа е фейк. Значи остава Бета. Betrayed another lack of confidence. He was released, Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began... Да, ясно. Yep, same shit. So Alpha Vice would make sense, therefore Beta must be real. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villagers. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable Spectre pulled him to the Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to the city before? The villager slowly looked around. Taka. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Spectre, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Spectra during the mayor's dream spread once more to his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Кирилица, моля.
Oh, how wonderful.
Също така,
Thank you
привет.
so much. Here, I have something for you.
Така.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Яки почтенски кутии. Така. Нека погледна кои оръжия от първата част имам и дали са всички. Peace Bane го имам, Blade of Treachery го имам, Earthworm's Claw го имам, Fate го имам, Lily Leaf Sword го имам, Moonrise го имам, Nameless Blade го имам, то е най-горе, Nirvana Dagger го имам и Rebirth го имам, значи имам всичките от първата част с 4К. Не! Oh, you son of a bitch. В смисъл, играта върви на 60 FPS на конзола, ако не се лъжа. Но такова нещо като 4К нямам. Нямам такъв телевизор. Мисля, че и 1080p. Забрал съм какъв ми е телевизора. Но би трябвало да е 1080p. Слави, готов ли си? Влизаме във втората част на играта. Wait, първо искам да видя нещо. Near Replicant Side Quests Second Half. Мога ли да правя квестове в втората част? I don't know. Няма лъка да не мога. Не. Сега влизаме във втората половина на играта. В принцип, нали... Гледам да си спомням, но знам, че има втора част и знам, че има таймскип, защото има възрастен Нир. Да, той само точно за това говориш. принцип, ако двамата съсловия знаехме какво ще представят, живота ни ще е много по-лесен. Не. Това го направих, без да искам. Слави. Нещо с колко време чаках. Да ти го кажа, защото бях забрал. Бях си намерил едни плейлистчета с песнички на Nier Replicant. И познаих вчера дали не бяха изтрити абсолютно всички от два канала.
What is it? What happened? Emil!
Yeah, a bit too late.
He doesn't seem to be sick. I think it's just fatigue.
Ама, той го каза горе.
I can't imagine how hard it must have been to run all this way without sight.
Are you alright, Emil?
I can see it.
Hey, just take it easy, okay?
The air. It's vibrating. I can feel it behind my eyes. So much pressure. Oh God, there's so many of them. Get out. Get out of the village. The shades are coming.
Huh?
Sounds like they're already here.
Come on, let's go.
Кефме как Поплот не се интересува от това много.
The shades are attacking!
The hell's going on?
No time! Get everyone into the library! And please, make sure Yona's safe.
Don't worry. I'll grab him. Just don't get yourself killed, alright?
I won't. Now go, Devila. Hurry! We have to stop them before they destroy the village!
Dispatch these smaller ones as fast as you can.
Shades! Shades in the village!
This way!
I'll kill every last one of you!
You whelps are hardly worthy of our steel.
Come on. Bring everything you got!
Pathetic. Even in death they disgust me.
Hurry! Hurry!
Get the wounded to the library!
Oh dear. You think?
is that brute?
I don't know, but we gotta take
Oh
it
shit.
down.
Fucking hurts.
The arms are vulnerable when it attacks.
Get closer and make him attack.
Чи? Какво ще го направиш? Това ще го прави по-рано. Окей.
Okay, that's not good.
Къде е Кайне?
A generating shade. How will we even know if our attacks are working?
We'll just have to keep hitting it until we find out. We can climb up from here.
Айде, моля се.
Climb as fast as you can. Perhaps its interior is more vulnerable.
So then fire some magic into its mouth.
Look where it's headed.
Like hell it is.
Окей. Окей, имам доста хелт рекаварита.
Can you not swim?
Don't tell Yona, okay?
Здравей, Ради.
This isn't working.
О, не, няма да е за 2-3 стрима. Никакъв шанс. Играта има 5 финала. къде е Кайне? Окей, фан. Fucking finally.
You guys having a good time? Huh?
Kaine!
Okay.
Under it. Estimate us at your own peril, fiend.
Keep hitting it. At some point, it's got to start working.
Is she trying to raise our morale, or is she honestly that insane?
Either one works for me. Let's go!
Ауи. Не бе, не това исках. Това исках.
It's heading toward the library.
No, that's where Yona is!
Окей, явно това...
You're gonna die today, shithog.
Помислих, че ще направя някакъв кътсин в момента.
Come now, that's not even a real word. You're almost there. Keep pushing.
Looks like you've learned how to swing that thing.
I'm glad you noticed.
What?
You know how to put up a fight, Kaine.
Come on, keep pushing it.
Какво трябва да направя?
You stubborn son of a bitch.
Finally.
Oh no, Shade's in the library. Yona!
Идете да работите заедно. Shit.
Emil!
Един Dark Whirlwind ще бъде хубаво тука.
You okay? You can't keep fighting like this.
I have to. There's no other choice. Otherwise, why did I even come here? Get out of here, Emil! No! I won't abandon these people now. You told me once that my eyes had value, and that I shouldn't be ashamed of them. You told me that even a
Ще изложа, ако кажа, че ми идея какво се случва в момента.
So I won't just sit around and let you fight while I stay behind.
Emil.
Just don't die on me. I won't, Kaine. Let's take care of these shithogs. I like it.
Emil!
Is there no way to kill this infernal thing?
Спритно мърдър, една секундичка.
Perhaps we could chase it to the basement and seal it there. Those walls are thick rock. I doubt even this beast could break them.
Works for me.
Great! I love basements.
Аз някъде се апдейт на Windows без да си преинсталирам компютъра с жалост.
Do it! Knock it down the basement!
Shit!
It's healing too quickly.
Please tell me you have an idea.
Дълга история. Ауи, by the way. Имам 3 точно. Would be nice. Поне не бия много. Както казах, дълга история. И при мен има някакви ерари, които не ми дават да апдейтна Windows през стандартно такова за апгрейдване. Нямам идея какво се е счупило, отдавна не съм го апдейтвал, който е доста отвратителен security breach, ма това се прави. Jesus crap, стоп! Jesus crap казах.
Down the basement.
Както казах, дълга история.
Dear God.
Yoda!
What?
Is that the leader of these creatures?
Stay back, Kainen! Seal the door!
The fuck?
Finally.
Where am I?
It's been a long time, Grimoire Weiss.
Who are you? What is this place?
I am Grimoire Noir. I am you.
What?
Do you not remember, Grimoire Weiss? We two serve a higher purpose.
Enough lies! Stay back!
Why do you try to suppress the memory? Do you fear hurting someone close to you?
Preposterous!
Your denial is preposterous. We are mere books created to serve the Shadow Lord. You have no right to forsake him.
The Shadow Lord?
Do you remember our ultimate goal?
Our ultimate goal?
White and black shall fuse to one and set free shades to the world.
Fuse? Us? No, I cannot. I will not. I will never!
Your chance encounter with this boy. Your collection of the sealed verses. It was all set in motion by the Shadow Lord himself.
No. Lies.
The time has come for us to create a new and perfect world. We shall become as one, you and I.
Become one.
Weiss! You dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry! Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord! Come over here and give Weiss a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord! Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
I am one with the Shadow. Huh? Bitch.
We grimoires exist to create in this world a new and just paradise. We must unite. The world demands it.
Paradise.
Yes, and we are so close to realizing it.
Please don't go, Weiss.
Who's there?
It's okay. I'll understand. I'll understand if you forget us. But I promise I won't forget you. I'll remember you. No matter what. I'll keep the memory of Grimoire Weiss alive forever. And that's not all I'll do. You hear me? I'll chase you to the end of time, and I'll bring you back to us. So Weiss, please. Please come back.
Damn it, we need to stop him! If we don't do something, that black book will absorb Weiss!
Black. White. Black. White.
Yes, now we shall unite in common purpose. Then the world can finally bear witness to our true power.
Boys! Boys!
We've got to...
For the last time, my name is Grimoire Weiss, and it is not to be abbreviated.
Weiss!
Weiss!
Good to see you, Kaine. Although I don't think anyone has ever accused me of being a little bitch before. And you, we meet again.
Weiss, you okay?
I believe I could ask you the same question right now.
Impossible. We must unite. We must become as one.
I don't like you, and I want nothing to do with you. Besides, I have my companions.
You're back!
Of course they're weak, and they whine when I leave.
Weiss!
It's almost too much trouble, but they are my friends. I shall fight by their side, now and forever.
Weiss, thanks.
Oh dear.
Damn you. Our true memories are still there. How dare you ignore them?
Perhaps you should have scribbled them in my margins, Let us start by dispatching the nearby distractions. I can't use my magic. The fiend has stolen the sealed verses.
Това предполагаме нещо с цел. За да си възстановим малко кръвта. Не, don't say that. Не си ли научи от къп... Чакай, от Капитан Америка, но също беше Торк.
Address me by my proper name, fool!
have reclaimed my powers. Good heavens! The roof is about to collapse. Here it comes. Stay back!
I can't run now. Damn. This library isn't gonna hold for long.
We must finish this quickly. No!
You will understand in time.
Yona! Get up!
No!
Give my sister back!
No matter how things unfold, it all returns to us. All of it.
Yona! Yona! Yona!
Are you okay?
Yona!
Is this blood?
The fight's over. And I think we lost.
We?
Sorry, guys. I think this is it. For me, too.
Kaine, no!
Oh, quit crying. Look, before I go, we need to take care of this guy. Emil,
Yeah?
I want you to... I want you to petrify me. You can use me to keep this thing locked away down there.
No! I can't!
Kaine! Stop!
He's right! It's suicide! You can't do it!
Your powers exist to protect others, right?
Kaine!
Just do it, Emil.
But...
If you don't, it's gonna break down this fucking door!
I don't know what to do!
What do you mean? Помощ. Почти съм сигурен, че не съм изпуснал нищо. Слави, помощ, помощ. Нямам избор. Предполагам другото е някакъв финал, в който умираме всички.
Kaine. No more crying, okay? Grow strong. Never lose hope. Weiss.
Spare me the goodbye, hussy. I imagine it will take more than this to kill you.
I doubt it. Wait for me, Yona. Wait for me, Kaine. I swear.
Wow! PlayStation pójdę.
Don't let your guard down. I guess that was a tad obvious.
Okej, det wiem, pomożemy. To hand swords and spears. Noted.
Enough horseplay. Yet another poor victim.
Damn it. When will this stop? It's dangerous here. You should get back.
Oh, God! Oh, get up, honey. Please. Get up!
Goddamn shades are even attacking the village now.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
It's been 5 years since they took my sister. I spent every waking moment searching for her, but all I found is heartache and despair. This world is winding down. Between the shades and the black scrawl, there won't be anyone left soon. My life now, and my purpose, is hunting shades. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. I believe that. I have to.
Popola called for you, yes?
Yeah.
We lost a good deal of time with that.
Yeah.
Така, толкова за тази вечер. Минахме във втората част на играта. Which is good progress. За 5 стрима. Така че. Това беше от мен днеска. Надявам се, че ви хареса играта. На мен страшно ми хареса. Особено сега, след като има по-голям арсенал, играние вече не е по късикащички. И ще видим скоро. Предполагам събота. Така че, може би няма да е на този канал, но ще видим. Айде, чао, чао. Лека вечер.